Okay, so here we are, otter and fish. We're gonna be starting the legs. So for each the front legs and the back legs, you're gonna make two. I'm only gonna make one here because they're identical. So we're gonna start with the front legs, and we're gonna be working with our color A, and we're going to chain 2, 4 single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So slip knot. So I'm gonna bring my yarn around my thumb, hold the tail with my other fingers, take my yarn, my working yarn, pass it through the loop on my thumb, and then tighten that down. Tighten it up on your hook, and then we're going to chain 2. So yarn over, pull through the loop on your hook for 1, yarn over, pull through the loop on your hook for 2, and then 4 single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So this here is the first chain from our hook, and this here is the second chain from our hook. So we're going to insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both loops on the hook for 1 single crochet. If you're using a stitch marker, place it there in that stitch. So 1, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both loops on the hook for 2, 3, 4. Now we are going to join to our first single crochet, which is right here. 1, 2, 3, and then this is 4. So we're going to join here. With a slip stitch. So insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then pull that loop through the loop on your hook. Now we're going to chain 1, 2 single crochet in each stitch around, so for a total of 8. So starting here in the stitch we joined with, single crochet 1, place your stitch marker there if you're using one, 2 in the same stitch, and then in the next stitch 3, 4, next stitch, making sure I'm under both loops, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. And then we have here our slip stitch to join in our chain 1. So before we join, after this we're going to be working in just a single crochet in each stitch around. So I'm going to first weave this end in, because then it's going to start basically making a cylinder, and it'll be maybe a little easier to do it now. So I'm just going to thread this onto here, and since I use the chain 2, I am going to try to close this up a little, this hole here. So I'm just going to go across and just kind of tighten that down some. And then, let's see, I'll just come in from this way, come out over here, and then I'm going to tie this down. So I got a short little tail, so I'm going to take my needle out, place it under a stitch, then thread the needle through, or the yarn through the needle, and then hold on to this loop so it doesn't pull it out, and then just tie that off. And then I can either weave that in further, which I guess well, honestly, I'm just going to let it sit there because it'll get tucked inside. I might trim it if it's being annoying. But I've secured that end, and now we're going to join to our first single crochet over here. Now it wants us to chain 2 this time instead of 1. So we'll chain 1, chain 2, and then single crochet in each stitch around and join. So starting, and this is what we're doing for rows 3 and 4, so I'll do it. So here for 3, we're just going to go back into the same stitch we just joined to, single crochet in the next, single crochet in the next. Just do that all the way around. And then it doesn't say to join to a different place, so I'm going to assume that we're still joining to the top of our single crochet. Okay, so continue single crocheting around. How are we doing? I think this might be our last one. Okay, let's see. So we got our join, this is now our slip stitch to join, and then our chain 1 and our chain 2 there. So I'm going to join to the top of our single crochet here. And we can do a stitch count real quick to make sure we're still good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what we want to have. So I'm going to slip to our single crochet there, and then chain 2 and do the same thing again. So I'll be back after I do row 4. Okay, so end of row 4, I've joined to the first single crochet. Now row 5, we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to start our like instructions in brackets part. So we're going to do single crochet in the next 2 stitches and then decrease. So in the first one here, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and then a decrease. And when I'm working around, especially with something small like this, I tend to use this middle finger to push the back of my work down on the other side so that I'm not at risk of accidentally catching the other sides of my loops. Like if I was holding like this or something like that, I think I'd be, you know, of catching a loop here or there, like that right there. So I just hold that down, and then as I go around I just rotate and pinch so that it's clear. What did I do? 2 single crochet? Yeah. So now decrease. So decrease, insert under the first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert under the second stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on the hook. And now this is not the stitch we're going to work in. This is the stitch we just did that loop around for the decrease. So this is our next stitch. So single crochet 1, single crochet 2, and then decrease. Okay, so now we're back to the beginning. It's getting harder to see, but here is our join and here is our chain. So this is our first single crochet, so we're gonna slip stitch to that one to join, and then chain 1 and 6, just 1 single crochet in each stitch around. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. It's getting mighty small over here. Okay, let's take a moment and get rid of that because that's annoying me. You could literally just trim it, but that would require getting the scissors. Okay, where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should be 6, and then yeah, join and chain. Oh, I split my loop there. Okay. So there's my join right here, and then right here is my chain. So here is my single crochet to join to. Okay. Now we are going to chain 1 and then just alternate single crochet and decrease. So 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, okay, and then in the next here 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, and then here is, let's see if we can even still see this. I gotta kind of turn the tops of my stitches back out toward me. So here is my front loop of my join, there's my chain, here's my first single crochet, and if you're ever not sure, you can count backwards. So at this point we have 4 stitches, so 1 here, 2, 3 here, and then 4. So that's the one we'll be joining to. Trying to catch that without catching the back. And then let's say chain 1 single crochet in each stitch around for 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then join. This is the difficult part, to get this loop without getting the others, but okay. Slip stitch to join. So that's an off, leaving a tail for sewing. So we're just tightening down our little slip stitch there, and here is our little front leg. So we will now find the scissors. I used them elsewhere earlier. I don't think I put them back. I'll be back. We're not going to need a long tail really for this, so I'm just gonna trim here and front leg. I'll make the other one on my lonesome, and we'll do a back leg. Okay, so still with color egg. That sounded like I said color egg, but that's just because I'm still all allergy congested. Chain 2. I guess I didn't, well, I just demonstrated the slip knot, but get off of there. There's a lot of ways people make these, but I find that to be easy. Da, da, da. All right, so we are going to again chain 2. So yarn over, pull through the loop on your hook, 2 chains. And this time we're going to do 6 single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So that's this guy right here. So we're going to go in here, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both loops on the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're gonna join to right here, where you can count backwards to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Join and chain 1. So here we are, and then 2 single crochet in each stitch around. Now we just did this, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now again, before we join, I'm going to, well actually, I'll just off camera, I will weave this in like I did the last one, close it up, tie it off, and then I will join, and then 3 through 5 are just chain 1 and single crochet in each stitch around. So I'll probably just sort of start one of those, but then finish all the, you know, the rest of them off camera. A little thing of fluff. I'm just going to trim that. That's going to be fine, or unless it comes off easily. No, I think I'm going to leave that. Okay. Anyway. So I will weave that end in, join, and be back. Okay, so real quick, just because I don't think I've done that in this part of the video yet, so we're going to, for row 3, insert into the same stitch we joined to, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and every stitch around, not working into your join or your chain, I'm going to do 1 single crochet. That's gonna show. Alright, hold on, maybe we will deal with this. I didn't want to take out too much and have it weaken the thread, but that's gonna show pretty bad. Maybe we'll just do, don't normally do this, or rather I don't normally have to do this, but little trim there. Little trim there. Tighten it back up and see how we're looking. That's still a little bit of a, give it a little bit of a haircut. Okay. All right, that should be good. Okay. So we're just doing 1 in each stitch around. Yeah, I don't think that shows anymore. And again, this is our right side facing us, which means that this side is our inside, our wrong side, and it's going to curl towards you. Just curl it back out as you go. Okay, so here we are, and there is our join and our chain. So I'm going to join here, and then 4 and 5 you do exactly the same thing. So I will be back after those. Okay, here's how we look after row 5. Now 6, chain 1, single crochet in the next 4, then decrease, and we're going to do that twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, decrease. No, stay on their little loop. Okay, and then join to our first single crochet, chain 1. Now we are going to basically do the same thing, just with a little step down. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, then decrease. 1, 2, 3. No, don't want to catch that tail. Decrease. Then again. 1, 2, 3, then decrease, join to our first single crochet, which is this guy right over here. Now single crochet in each stitch around, so chain 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then we got join and chain. So here's our single crochet over here. And now let's see, row 9, single crochet in the next 2, decrease. So 1, 2, decrease. 1, 2, decrease, join to our first single crochet. Okay, 10, 11 are both just single crochet in each stitch around. So I mean, they're so short, I guess I can just do them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and again skipping this and this, we're joining here. Chain 1, do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. We caught a loop there that isn't supposed to be there. that was what, 4, 5, 6, join to our single crochet, chain 1, and then decrease 3 times. So decrease 1. Oh, my yarn has gotten thinner. Decrease 2. It's getting very tight now. And then decrease 3. So okay. And then join. So let's see if we can even uncurl this enough so to get to our first single crochet, which is right here. So okay. There is our back leg. So tail for sewing. I just realized if they're going to want you to like sew along the body for that tail might not be long enough. Not that you can't just add extra yarn, you know, but so there we go. That is the back leg done. Okay, so here's our front and back legs, and because I am trying to do shorter videos, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here, and next time hopefully I'll be able to cover the tail, ears, and belly. So hope this helps, and see you next time.